Good Wednesday. It's hump day, I guess y'all say. For those y'all who are trying to get to the end of the week. Excuse me. It's early a.m. here where I am. And I thought it was time I came to you guys with another video. Excuse me. So, yeah, life has been happening, which is why I have not been recording. Things got difficult, had some health scares, not my personal, but someone very, 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 very close to me. And so, no concentration, no real talk, no thought about recording and uploading another video. So now that things are somewhat calmed down, what other string getting on my nerves? Now that things have somewhat calmed down, I thought, oh, okay, yeah, I need to do another video, especially since I'm heading toward the dregs of my winter break. Classes resume for me on the 19th of this month, and I gotta build my classrooms, so I'm already back to work because students will have access to go in and explore and look around the, familiarize themselves with the Blackboard format. So yeah, I gotta have that ready. So this week is crunch time. I also am lesson planning for my son with homeschool. I'm investigating how I can utilize Google Classroom for homeschool. Y'all pray my strength, because truth be told, I'm not real tech savvy, but I am learning and growing in that regard, learning how to use these technologies in order to enable my students. On a few, just giving you an update on new things in my life, on a few committees to help advance the agenda of my people. I said my people, because it's obvious this presidency has no, the outgoing and the incoming have no real agenda to assist African descendants of slaves, and I think it's upon us to do the things that are needful and necessary. So I've connected myself with a few people who have some really, really, really great ideas, and so I am on these two committees. It's a lot, but it's work worth doing, to be able to assist and prepare our people from our walks to be ready with what's coming in this world now. I don't claim to be quote unquote a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of things I thought in the past are now coming to fruition and coming to light. A lot of things I felt deep in here that weren't, that needed some tweaking or something. I don't even know what the word is, but it resonated within. I'm starting to see other people voicing the types of concerns that I have. I'm, really leery about the whole vaccine deal. I'm very much anti-vax. I've seen issues arise with vaccines, and of course people go, oh, vaccines are healthy, yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay, you take them. I'm not. I saw the video do a little social commentary here. I saw the video of the nurse, the RN, who had taken it. The sister had taken the vaccine, and shortly thereafter, she had developed Bell's palsy. Now, I am very, very acquainted with Bell's palsy. I, in my teens, was stricken with Bell's palsy out the blue. And I try to tell people that I had it. No, you didn't have it. Your face don't droop. That's why sometimes I had this lazy Forrest Whitaker eye. Sometimes if I'm tired, stressed, angry, this side does not go up in a smile, or the muscles kind of halt. I have to purposefully move that side of my mouth. I have to purposefully blink this eye, because it happened to me. And I'm not fully recovered. Cosmetically, I look good. I ain't got no makeup on. Well, a little eyeliner to make my eyes pop, but real talk, no makeup, I look good. Until I'm stressed. But I know the struggles that happen with Bell's palsy. And the thing I do know, and maybe anecdotally, it's from people I know personally, because I knew several people who were stricken with Bell's palsy in their adulthood who didn't recover. Their face stayed twisted, still is twisted. Told Rabbi Abba, yeah, thank you, Father. Thank you very much. My face was not marred in that way. But the difference was I was in my teens, and the people that I knew whose faces didn't, relax and recover, they were adults. And I don't know, my parents had, I guess they were well insured, and I had all kinds of treatments to happen in order for me to get back to functioning. I believe I was 14 or 15 when that happened. And it took a year for my face to get back to normalcy. And it got, in small increments better. But don't let me get upset. Don't let me get tired. Like sleep deprivation. Don't let me get sick. And don't let me get stressed. It'll be obvious. My face I'll be trying to drink water and it'll spill out that side. Bell's palsy is not something that just clears up. And I had somebody tell me, oh, that sister got it. She got Bell's palsy because she had Botox in her face. That's cleared up for her and she's back to normal. That's a lie. I'm in my 50s and I'm not back to normal after having it in my teens, 15. Okay, so speak on things you know, people. Speak on things you know. Stop surmising for those things that you support. See, that's the one thing that bothers me about people. Here I go being an opinionated father. Help me. People will say anything, even if it doesn't make sense, to hold on to their stance because they don't like facts. They don't like truth. The truth comes to challenge you, to edify or build you up, to increase your knowledge. Or it's going to repel you and run you away and leave you ignorant. But you are ignorant by choice. If you try and sit and try to refute truth. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Don't do that. Don't do that. Have an intelligent rebuttal. Not based on your feelings, because facts are not based on your feelings. Truth is not based on your feelings. Because I feel like, well, that's you feeling. That does not change the fact that the truth is the truth. That does not change facts. Because you feel like, or I know my cousin's second auntie, ex, you know where I'm going, and Ray and Pookie and them said. What they got to do with the truth? What does that have to do with knowledge? That's how knowledge comes about. Learning truths. If we so, I don't even want to, we can be so ignorant, and we choose to be ignorant by sticking our heads in the sand sometime about stuff we don't want to hear, stuff we don't want to know, because it's going to change you. We don't want to learn. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and I said, learning is not reciting. Learning creates an enduring and lasting change in thought and behavior. Now that's Bloom's Taxonomy 101 for any educator. You ought to know what learning is. And all those quote unquote teachers in the world that don't know what happens when someone learns. Let me just be me for a second. Shut up. Shut up. Because you don't know. You haven't learned. Stop trying to teach people what you haven't learned. All you're doing is reciting what you heard. Because if what you heard does not cause you to investigate further, then apply it, which then causes you to change, you haven't learned. And it's time for us to learn a lot, because this world that we are living in right now is about to get very, very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Watch your money. Now I'm going to share this little exhortation I did a couple of weeks with my assembly. Most High spoke and impressed this in my spirit, and so I'm going to share it with you guys. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading. Alright, no fear. Why? Because he who the Son sets free is free indeed. This is the day that Yahuwah has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We will not be afraid of what's happening in the earth right now. Why? Because the Most High, El Elyon, He rules and reigns over the affairs of men, and He has made us free. Now, since we know this, we've learned this, there is no reason for us to fear. Why? Because Yah has not given us the spirit of fear. Now is the time to learn how to stand. So don't be afraid to stand. It's okay if you say, I don't want the vaccine. I don't want, based on what I've learned, what I've researched, what I now understand, I don't want that. Don't be afraid to stand. And while you standing, forgive, release some people. Shut that enemy down, because forgiveness does not necessarily co-sign negative and bad behavior, but what it does is it frees you. So baby, get free. Stay free. Again, there is no fear in freedom. No fear in freedom. Again, it's about to get uncomfortable, so you need to buckle in. Right now, you need to be learning how to prepare things. Prepare your household. If you haven't started collecting dry goods, canned goods, prepare your cabinets, your cupboards, your pantry. Put it in the house. A shutdown is coming. Another shutdown is coming. And if you're not prepared, it's going to be rough for you. Plan. That's the next thing you need to do. Assess what you need to do and begin to write it down. As the scripture says, write the vision and make it plain so that those that run with you can read it easily. And they can help you with your vision. If you don't write it down, and set stages and outline it. It's no more than a dream. It's time to create goals for your vision. Everybody should have a vision as to where they're going and what they want to accomplish in their life and in this world, what impacts they want to make in their families and what impacts they want to make on this world. And then it's time to execute. Take the steps, even if it's micro milestones, little bit. My personal is back to my weight loss journey. A lot of people I know who are really on it. When first shutdown and quarantine hit, they gained weight. I did too. But guess what? I determined, I'll make some changes. I got some things I got to do. I want to get healthier. I want to get some. I tell y'all about these knees. These knees getting older ain't no joke. But here we go. My total. I changed how I started eating. Watch this video about volumetrics. Eating nutrient-dense foods such as vegetables and fruits and the like, nuts and seeds, over calorie-dense foods such as meats and fats. And so most of my plate is vegetables, and most of the food I eat is vegetables and fruits. Yes, I do eat meat, but meat is like a condiment for me now. And I've been doing this for 30 days. I started December 6th. Yesterday was December 6th. Today is December 7th. Yes, that's right. So I did it for 30 days. 30 days. Or maybe 31. I don't know. But guess what? No workouts. No monitoring, portion control, really. I have a smallish stomach because of the surgery I had. But no major, like, oh, you hungry? Okay, go in there. Oh, it's a salad in there. Go eat some salad. Oh, okay. Put big salad. The other day I had some butter beans. Oh, that was so good. And some fried cabbage and the salad. And I was full. In 30 days, without working out, I lost 5 pounds just by changing how I eat. I still have my big coffee. See how big this mug is? But I don't do sugar. No sugar in my coffee. 5 pounds. And I said, okay, this 30 days, we're going to add working out. And see micro steps. I was telling my sisters, and be like, do you know how hard it is to keep 5 pounds off? Lose 5 pounds and keep it off? That's my goal. And so, execute. It's time that we learn how to align with what our vision and our goals are so that we can make a difference in our own life first and impact our families, then our tribes, then our community at large. It's time for us to figure this out. Nevertheless, time for me to go. My battery is tripping on my phone, and I don't want this recording to stop. I love you guys, and I will see y'all on the next video. Professor out.